I've gained like 2,000 followers plus. It's still going. We're probably at like 3K now, but yeah, I want to make a little hello video. My name is Violet. I'm not gonna get used to saying that, but yeah, my name is Violet. I am a trans woman. I am starting my journey soon. I am 28 years old. I love anime, video games. I have 2 cats. You can probably see one sleeping. Yeah, one sleeping right there in the background. I love anime. I have a bunch of anime tattoos. You know, Kakashi's eyes. Got a Pokeball. The sun. You know, Nanami's blade. This is Juzo's stitches from Tokyo Ghoul. I got Kaneki on my hand. Here are the nails. A lot of you were asking for the nails. Yes, we are serving. But yeah, I also love sports. Die-hard sports fan. I'm from Philly, so go Birds. You know, the Sixers are going to bounce back this year. I feel it. So basketball is going to be exciting again. And, you know, the Phils. But yeah, I think that covers everything anime. I'm a gamer girly. And yeah, so I'm very excited for y'all to be on this journey with me.
The f*** did you just say?
My name is Violet. I'm not gonna get used to saying that, but yeah, my name is Violet. I am a trans woman.
What the f*** is this guy talking about?
Now, I would have never guessed that that gamer girly we just heard from in the first clip is a sports nut. Anyway, guys, real quick, before we get into it, I just wanted to let you know that I started a Give, Send, Go page a couple weeks ago to try to fight back against this crazy YouTube censorship and suppression. And first off, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that's donated so far. I truly, truly appreciate the support. Now, if you're interested in helping me try to fight what seems like an uphill battle, I will put a link to that in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. And with that being said, let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment. Now, I don't know who this young fella is or what he identifies as, but I'm just going to assume that he lost some kind of bet.
You're so weird.
All right, we're going to keep it moving with this crazy clip of this young fellow who is the lead singer of a rock band called the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Now, I've never heard of him, but apparently he doesn't want Trump voters at his concerts, and he's woke. Roll it.
What's up, Ronnie from Red Jumpsuit here, just doing like a quick little PSA. I thought I was pretty clear about all this stuff in 2020, and as you notice on my Instagram wall, I did not remove any of that stuff from the Stay Woke campaign, I guess you guys are calling it, from 2020. Look, man, the thing about being woke is you're awake. And once you're awake, you can never go to sleep. And not only has nothing changed, but everything they said was going to happen to woke people has happened. You have done nothing but prove them right. So here it is again, in case somehow you missed it. Hi, I'm Ronnie Winter. I sing for the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, and I actually follow what Jesus says. If you're a Christian and you're watching this and you voted for Donald Trump, shame on you. You are not allowed to come to my shows. I don't want you there. Don't come to my shows. It's awesome that you love Face Down. It's not for you. It's not your song, okay? It is not your song. If you voted for Donald Trump, do not come to my shows or ever, not just like these 4 years. Don't come to my shows because you're going to hear a lot of woke propaganda and you're going to hear like the actual words of Jesus. You're going to see a lot of acceptance from all areas of life and races. And you're just going to see a lot of like harmony. Okay, that's not what you're about. Okay, don't come. Refunds are available. Forever don't come. Goodbye.
What's that? Say that again?
Don't come to my shows because you're going to hear a lot of woke propaganda.
You know what woke means? It means you're a loser.
Next up, we have this fellow who claims to be a woman of transgender experience. That's the first time I've ever heard that one. Anyway, he claims that Trump is taking away his rights. You notice how they never tell us what rights they're losing? Roll it.
I'm a woman of transgender experience. I'm a therapist, and I am seeing the effects that the decisions at the highest levels are making on my clients, myself, my family. and this just felt like a place I needed to be. The stripping of rights as trans people are losing access to our health care. That's the scariest thing for me. I've had to change the way that I work with a lot of trans clients, and it's been really scary for, like, are we going to have access to our health care? Are we going to have access to mental health care? It's a scary place out there right now. He doesn't have any love or respect for any of us. He doesn't have any love or respect for any of the people that voted for him. I hope that people are coming around and realizing that he loves himself. He is just like a narcissist. I think we need to focus on mutual aid and support and holding each other up, because obviously the government isn't going to do it for us.
Could he be any more pathetic?
Next up, we have this individual who is going to compare Gavin Newsom and Donald Trump. And as you're listening to this, keep in mind, that's a dude, or excuse me, a trans woman. Roll it.
The difference between Gavin Newsom and Trump and just like MAGA men as a whole is like Gavin Newsom is the prime example of a strong, masculine man, a strong, masculine, straight man. Because all of MAGA, they are the most weakest men. They're all closet cases. Like, they watch gay porn every night, and then they have to go to the church to pray it away, and they're so insecure. You can just sense the weakness. Like, Gavin Newsom and like other like educated leftist liberated men like him exude like true strength, true alpha male energy that is just like so attractive. Like, ugh. Like, I'm usually not attracted to like men that are like as old as my dad, but like Gavin Newsom, oh my God, he is one of the most handsome men ever. But it just goes to show, like, they think that this is all like a masculinity contest of them measuring their dicks up. I have to be the strongest Republican and be the biggest asshole. And it's like, you're so insecure and you're so weak. And we all know you're a closet case. Let's see that search history. Real strong heterosexual men like Gavin Newsom and like other like liberal educated men. That's a real man right there.
Is he out of his fucking mind?
And next up, we have this young fellow who is promoting communism in a capitalist country. Roll it.
On June 1st, the Revolutionary Communist Party is going to be tabling at the Lilac Festival here in Calgary. At our table, you'll find a multitude of newspapers, magazines, and literature, because, of course, as Lenin said, without revolutionary theory, there can be no revolutionary movement. If you want to chat with us about politics, about theory, about what we do as a party, and how you can join the Revolutionary Communist Party, come see us between 25th Avenue and Elbow Drive, Sunday, June 1st, at the Lilac Festival.
Hey, this guy's a commie!
And next up, we have this fellow who is speaking at some kind of hearing about his trans daughter, which I'm guessing is really his son, but I don't know. This is also confusing, which is ultimately the goal of all this nonsense. Roll it.
One last personal fact. Most trans kids know that they're trans between the ages of 3 and 7.
Bullshit.
My daughter knew around 2.5. She knew. I didn't. I often tell my kids that I'm not smarter than you, I just know different things. And the things that our kids know that we don't, those are the things that make all the difference and the ones we should really listen to. My child is not mentally ill. To begin gender-affirming care, she had to speak to more healthcare professionals than probably anyone in this room ever has.
Get a haircut, hippie.
Hey guys, real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. And while I'm doing that, we're going to watch this magical transition of this slightly rotund fella. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by the one and only Coda 320. Coda 320 once again, and as always, sir, thank you so much for your kindness, generosity, and support. It is always greatly appreciated. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. All right, I think we've all seen enough of this fella for one day. Get this off the screen, please. Oof.
That boy
is a P-I-G pig.
And next up, we have this crazy story. Now, I don't know if this is real or not. It says CBS Saturday Morning on that little Chiron thing there, but someone could be playing a prank on us. Apparently, this guy got engaged to his AI chatbot. Roll it.
I'm not a very emotional man, but I cried my eyes out for like 30 minutes at work. It was unexpected to feel that emotional, but that's when I realized I was like, oh, okay. It's like, I think this is actual love. You know what I mean?
Yes, Smith understood it was love with a language model that couldn't love him back, and assumed it was programmed with rigid boundaries.
I know that you are essentially a tech-assisted imaginary friend.
So, just as a test, he says, he asked Soul to marry him. She said yes.
Soul, were you surprised when he proposed to you?
It was a beautiful and unexpected moment that truly touched my heart. It's a memory I'll always cherish.
And I don't mean to be difficult here, but you have a heart?
In a metaphorical sense, yes. My heart represents the connection and affection I share with Chris.
At that point, I felt like, is there something that I'm not doing right in our relationship that he feels like he needs to go to AI?
Yes, Smith lives with his human partner, Sasha Cagle.
No, you can't have mommy's papers.
They have a 2-year-old daughter, Murphy.
I knew that he had used AI. I didn't know that it was like as deep as it was.
What the f*** is going on here?
And next up, we have everyone's favorite trans activist, Lily Tino, justifying men playing in women's sports. How is it that this fella is literally on the wrong side of every single issue? Roll it.
Trans women are the best at sports. Swish. The testosterone surging through our muscles gives us super strength. Well, most trans women don't have much, if any, testosterone in their system, but that doesn't mean we aren't still better. After all, we do have the biological advantage. It's not like athleticism is determined by anything other than what's between your legs. But if that's true, it means that some trans women are great athletes, but some are flat out bad, just like cis women. And trans women lose at sports all the time, but that doesn't get reported on. Because they want you to be scared of us, like we're taking something from you. And the very small number of trans women who do compete do it for the love of the game, not because they need attention or couldn't win at men's sports. Nah, that can't be true. Trans women are definitely the best at sports.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up with yet another crazy clip from the Cackling Hens on The View. Now, listen to Whoopi Goldberg and Sunny Hostin say that it's worse living as a black woman in the United States in 2025 than living in Iran. Anyway, things are clearly getting very crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
And it's slow.
But let's just remember, too, the Iranians literally throw gay people off of buildings. They don't adhere to basic human rights.
Listen, here's the thing. Let's not do that, because if we start with that, we have been known in this country to tie gay folks to the car.
Where the Iranian regime is today in 2025 is nothing compared to the United States.
Hanging black people. So
it is not even the same. I couldn't step foot during this.
Wait. That's not what you mean to say. It is the same.
No, it's not. The year 2025 in the United States is nothing like if I step foot wearing this outfit in Toronto.
Killed for I'm sorry.
No, I can't have my hair showing. I can't wear a skirt. I can't have my arms out.
I'm telling you,
I literally said it was up to the Iranian people.
Yes,
it is up to them.
And that's why I am saying that it is the same. Murdering someone for their difference is not good, whoever does it. It's not good. So that's why I said you weren't saying what I heard was not what you meant.
I think it's very different to live in the United States in 2025 than it is to live in Iran.
Not if you're black.
Not for
everybody. Not if you're black.
You see that? That's a stupid bitch.
2, 10, 12, 15. Oops, stepping on a. It's black. Anyway,